Hello everyone, me phone here, and I'm Son of Beast. As you all know, that the season of the NBA is officially done for the year. Now it's time to step into the postseason and get started for the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Who will be heading to the championship game of the conference, and in the NBA Finals? Find out once this game starts here in the first round. Let's get started on 2K Sports. Hello everyone, OJ here, and I'm Test2. And welcome back to another NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. This next matchup and the last part of the game in day one, we are about to see the last part of a team ever played. It's the Golden State Warriors and the Sacramento Kings. Right now, the Golden State Warriors have the extension lead for 3-1 series over the Sacramento Kings. The Kings have never won each game back in game 1, 2, and 3 for the one visiting team away from the far town. And we have not seen the Golden State Warriors lose the game in game 5 for this part of the game. So this could be a win or go home for Sacramento Kings. If they don't have the right to do this, then they're out. If they are back in the game, then the Warriors will be heading back home in game number 6 here for a rematch. And that's the part of the game it's all about having a work of his team and take the run with a successful range. We don't want this to go right back towardly from the outside of a range because this was a hard one to maintain from the scores. And now, sending you down to Golden 1 Century, we have his meat phone along with all-round pen. And finally, Silver Spoon. Let's get you down to Sacramento, California for the California Showdown. I will be back with the halftime show along with Test2. See you later in just a bit. See you all later and enjoy the last part of the game in day number 1 of game 5. It's time for your starting lineup for your Sacramento Kings. At forward position, take 6 on plate, number 13, Keegan Murray. At forward, 6'8", number 40, Harrison Barnes. At forward super position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 9, Kevin Harlow. At center position, 7 feet 4 inches, number 10, Domantas Sabonis. At point guard, 6 foot 3 inches, number 5, Owen Fox. And your head coach for the Sacramento Kings, Mike Brown. Ladies and gentlemen, your Sacramento Kings! Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the second game of the NBA playoffs. I'm Lee Phone 4, along with my broadcasting crew of Small Round Pen and Silver Spoon. Standing by, we have his Ali LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Clay Thompson asked what he thinks about when he's shooting. He said, quote, nothing. You want to have a clear mind, free consciousness, and just let it fly. When you go with the flow, you're in rhythm, and you're not really thinking about it, that's when it feels the best. Brian?
Awesome. Good positive attitude. Thank you. It looks like this is going to be another part of the showdown in between brothers too. I have a lot of it to admit here because this was a very hard to take care of it for one position. And you know that. They are really playing quite incredible with the game. They know this for the one last game here since they've already have lost against the Golden State Warriors in one of each games. But I think it could be a win or go home. Well, it might be the only option because it might be coming in that bye. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to see what's going on. Hopefully in this occasion, it might be going in to make it better. With the courtesy lineups were filled up by Gatorade, all filled up and ready to go. Kevin Herter is covered up here by Andrew Wiggins. And it's Thompson covered up by Harrison Barnes. And by Harrison Barnes. And Curry on De'Aaron Fox. Wiggins and makes a drive. And the other side of it right now, Keegan Murray on Andrew Wiggins. Draymond Green on Domantas Sabonis. Jordan Poole is on Herter. Now for Jordan Poole, I just really noticed that it was a very tough to make a clearable run. He was able to play one of his teams out there, just how hard it gets, and they really have done a lot of a better playing in this part of the game. They've really done the best. All the challenging of this exception because of Domantas Sabonis really have made that one a better look about his dunking. This range was a tough one to be honored. They're really off to a better angle. Here's Thompson on the outside, bounce passes to Wiggins. Now swings back over to Poole. Poole with a drive, up at the 2. Fadeaway shot, no good. That's Keegan Murray with the rebound. They're tough imbalancing because this was never going to be able to happen again and again. They really are doing a one time to another. Domantas Sabonis on Draymond Green. Trying to watch the play. Sabonis makes it a drive to put up a 2. They're up by 2. Curry finds another way, going over to Draymond Green. Right to Curry. Back over to Thompson. Thompson with the drive, and he's fouled. Harrison Barnes receives his first personal. That'll be their first team foul for Sacramento Kings as Klay Thompson is at the free throw line shooting 2. That drive out there was a very tough one to make that one inevitable on this run. The better advantage of this one is a very tough and stabilizing for this part of the game. They really have so much to get over this. That's a very hard in transition. They've really done it the best. First free throw coming up here for the Golden State Warriors as the free throw comes up for Klay Thompson to hit up with 2 shots. Klay Thompson missed the first. Now for his better game, how does it really turn out that Klay Thompson did really well there, guys? Well, you can see that Klay Thompson was able to do one of his part of the game. And he was the 4th-time NBA champion with the Warriors. And he's a 5-time All-Star. He was one of the better players of this 3rd team of that honorary, and definitely an all-defenseman 2nd team. He knows his part, because after in 2014, he won the gold medals with the United States national team and the 2016 Olympic team. He was one of the better players of this game, and Klay Thompson has ever done it before. And have your take here, Silver Spoon? Well, he's really well unsuccessful. I say that Klay Thompson's never gonna leave a team again. He says, no, Stephen Curry definitely really appreciates without Kevin Durant. They're all saying that he's loving his team. He wants to keep it up for him. And Barnes slams it down. Ooh, boy, that's a lot of slamming dunks down. I can tell you that one, they are already turning it up the heat. Wow, oh wow. Here's Jordan Poole back to Draymond Green. Curry on the outside finds Jordan Poole. Taking a 3, and they have it cash loaded to tie the game up by 6. Jordan Poole's got his first bucket for 3. Fox has it now. He's offensive. Screen on Murray, and Fox slams a one-hand dunk down. Oh, De'Aaron Fox really has noticed it. He got a good dunk out of it. A little phrase for the reputation. He's all with the riptide to pride. Poole on the outside. Fakes the shot. Finds Curry. Klay Thompson for the 3. Gets it away. Gets a good pointer, 3-pointer, and up in front. Thompson's got his 4th points in the bucket. Barnes on Thompson. Finds Fox on Curry. Screen on Sabonis. The 2-pointer sends in for De'Aaron Fox. Their team is up by front. And now Keegan Murray with the assist. Draymond Green finds Curry, almost lost it, and makes a fade, and takes a scoop and reverse layup. Curry's got his 2nd bucket. The timeout will be called by Sacramento Kings. It's a 1-point lead for Golden State, and they are just trying to keep it over it. the better targeted advantage is really that kind of unnecessary than when Mike Brown is giving up new changes. The better team is on the offense. And because they really have done a one of appreciation to get that better in stride, they really have done one of the better in bounding. They really have done it one of the better plays than he has ever done it in before. Because of this moment, he really has done the better games of his own. That's the part that he has it all down. And let me tell you about let's talk about this. Domantas Sabonis was definitely one of the Lutheran and American professional player. He definitely played in this part of the Hall of Fame player from Arenas Sabonis. He's the three-time All-NBA All-Star after playing for this part of the game. And that was with the Lithuania national team since 2022 for this game and the Olympics that he definitely did play with this team. And the college team you call for? Well, I say this, it's Gonzaga. Yeah, Gonzaga, also known as a Zaga for short. I don't know if you can call that one for the name, but you get that all the play. First, he played for the national team, and secondly, after that one year at college, and then the national team was the part of it in Germany. That was the part of it that they really done the better play of his advantage to take the scoring back. Here's Holes. Foul, bucket of one. Holes makes his first bucket. Let it out and roar. And that's a roar to take over. Gary Payton receives his first personal foul. Their first team foul is on Golden State. And Holes at the free throw line shooting one.
One shot.
He makes the free throw in. That's what he called for Holmes. That was the part of it that he has gotten his eyes on. 2 minutes to play in the first period of the game as Jeff Green has it going. Now finds Payton. Now goes over to DiVincenzo. Fades the shot. Now finds Kuminga. Gary Payton for the three. Long range shot. Good. Outside the range. They are got the lead up front. Here's Monk. Will swing off to Davis. Davis on him, trying to look at the better on the run change. Lyles over to Mitchell. DiVincenzo on him. Screen on Holmes. Inside of zone, outside. Davis, pretty good outside. Back-to-back range as Davis has his first three-pointer. The down point of the range is outside because Davis really knows his play himself, not because of Anthony Davis. They really have a student leader giving us up another part of his percentage in this run, and that was why they are giving it up. Kuminga inside, passing down to three. And three, the drive, they're good. Layup is impossible to get that one in there. I mean, don't get me wrong, because that was a very tricky move. Mitchell on DiVincenzo finds Monk. Finding a range on outside, and the reaching foul calls on Jonathan Kuminga. He'll stop the play of 44.6 seconds as the New England changeup occurs as Alex Lynch checked in for Lyles. And for the other side of it, as you call it, Alex Lynch is also a biggest defenseman in the center. Same thing that goes with Domantas Sabonis. They've really got one of the best of the players there. Don't you guys think he's like already in a better mood to play the game? Well, he's really not better impressed. I mean, that was a hard one against them. And Donovan Mitchell makes a drive. Davion Mitchell is putting up a lot of pressure for things in offense. Ready to go lay up in. And that was your coverage of the Mobile One drive for the Kings. Payton swings off to Jeff Green. Green, swing over again to Jimmy Kuminga. Kuminga to DiVincenzo. On the outside, finds over to Green. Around Holmes. Oh, he slammed one dunk down. That was a better one than the aggressive pace. Jeff Green was really into his own pursuit. Mitchell on DiVincenzo. 10 seconds left to play in the first period. DiVincenzo and Mitchell. And take the ball. DiVincenzo try to go for the ball speeder and almost made it in. He could have made a lead pointer. Well, too close to call. That's going to end it here. 18-16 is your score. A lot of battle-to-battle feeds here for the Battle of the California Showdown. We'll get the second quarter when we come back after the break. And if you're just tuning in for the second period, we got the second quarter coming in action as the play is now a close game. Golden State trail by 2. Now we get started off here with a second period, and now here's De'Aaron Fox. He only scored a couple 2-pointers in the game, and now finds Herter. Now here's Poole with a 2-point baseline, good, and the 2-pointers up again, try 4. Stephen Curry will try to make a new change-up here on the other side, finds Draymond Green. Lost the ball, and step out of bounds. That turns over to King's ball. Back to change off turnover because that was not a better solution. What they are going for. I agree. It looks like a change-off was very, very too close to call because that was not enough to maintain that one right away to pull it off the rim. Murray around Wiggins and tries shoot save for Murray. That's another bucket in. An assist goes up with De'Aaron Fox. Curry right over again to Jordan Poole. Poole finds Curry. Makes a 3. He gets it back. Draymond Green receiving his first rebound of the game. And Thompson on the outside. Finds it over to Curry. Now finds Poole. Outside range. Curry from the outside. And shot good. He finds a good feed off connection in. First 3-pointer for Stephen Curry. Now that better play off with the drive is very that tough. That's not very that impressed. When you call for Stephen Curry with a better leading on to score, it's very tough. Don't be keeping an eye on that one here because that was a very tough one to keep yours and a good momentum. Curry on the outside coming up by Sabonis and finds Thompson. Thompson swings to Curry in the corner. And outside range. And passes, block, Poole in the wing, and cashes in. They tie the game up by 22. And Poole has his 6 points in the game. 2 consecutive 3-pointers in the game. They are just making a clutch title back. The underdog team not giving up. They want the upset because they really want to show it off what they did. I don't know what it will be. What could that happen? We don't know. And Barnes puts it back in and passed by Sabonis. He's got his first assist here of the game, and now with just only 3:50 to go, Poole finds over Curry. Curry swings off the Poole, now swings to Thompson. Thompson fires over to Poole, and Curry on the outside. Trying to watch the screen. Thompson for the shot range for 3. Cast the floater. They're back up in the lead by 1. And the 3-pointer puts up Thompson. He's got 7. Back on the other side, we have his Barnes. Now finds Herter. Over back to Fox to Herter. Herter in the middle. The free throw's good for Kevin Herter. He's got his first bucket of the game. Back to a neck-to-neck run in the battle game for Game 5. I know this is hard, but don't be mindful of what they did. They must have been in here. They really are just keeping it going with the flow. And they are just going again. Curry trying to find over Draymond Green. Draymond Green. Curry for 3. In a 3-point range. Draymond Green with the assist. And Curry has 8. Fox will deliver a timeout with only 2:39 to go in just the first half down to the wire. If you're in Sacramento, we've also got your coverage here to make that one play to get your tickets now here on AnimeInsanity.com. This is another place that you should be also finding out for yourself to look at your part of the world. You will be seeing a part of a new series of the Season 3 of an Anime Insanity Invitational, along with the new episode releasement of the BFDI TPO team, following along with your favorite cast and creators of Adam Katz, Brian Coach, Michael Hott, and Carrie, and many more. If you're looking for yourself to have a self with your show at 11 o'clock p.m. and with 5:30 p.m., there's a choice to be here at the Savior Media Center. On now here at animesandy.com/tickets, and you can be the next one in. If not, we've got only screening only here for 2 p.m. only. And if you're in New York, we apologize and we just say all tickets are sold out here for a part of the Q&As before the screening. And definitely the only place you'll have to be on is screening only. So if you want to get your tickets now in New York, now it's the time to do so. Mitchell on Curry. Now finds Monk. And right to Mitchell. Now to Sabonis on Looney. Around him, fadeaway shot. A tricky setup for Sabonis. That Sabonis was a very tough shot inbound. That driving was a very hard one to pick off the play. I can't believe that Sabonis was able to do this like that. DiVincenzo scoops a drive at the layup. No foul called on Sacramento. And that better play with the drive is a very great setup on a succeeding run, and in you go. A fantastic look at the replay of the 2K TV drive. Here by presented by Mobile One. Now 2 minutes to play in the first half of the period. Here's Monk on DiVincenzo. He decided where to go. Monk on DiVincenzo. Screen on Sabonis. Avoids the screen, and that's a 3-second call on Sabonis. That's not really where you want to be, because Sabonis was not ready to pick up his momentum. Well, he definitely did give up already, so he will have to stay in play for the second half of the game, as Alex Len is checked in. Thompson bounce pass to Looney. Looney swings up over to Iguodala. Iguodala to DiVincenzo. Back to Thompson. Thompson on the drive. A solid D performance run. Keep on Looney outside. Back to Looney. Overlay. And good 2-pointer as Stephen Curry makes the assist. And Looney with the first bucket scored. Now that's a tricky play. Offense is never going to slow you down. You don't want that. But however, you might have that one on your own. Mitchell on Curry. Finds Monk for 3. Good! 3-pointer outside the mark. They're back down by 1, and down with 1 minute to go in this first half of the period. Here's Looney finding over Thompson. Swinging over, right around the Looney. Looney over Len, and he's fouled. That goes with Alex Len for his first personal foul. Now added another team foul for Sacramento, and keep on Looney at the free throw line shooting 2. Now that's a tough releasement because this Kevon Looney was looking right towards the bucket. He never really wants to get over this. That hard setup. The chain is never going to reach out. Whenever you react, it's not going to be easy to try and put up the run in a deck to pull up with the game. And this is definitely all they say was too much to give it. This is the first free throw. Right on, new changeups are coming in, as right now Jeff Green checked in for Andre Iguodala. Also the other player, Jonathan Kuminga, checked in for Klay Thompson. Also on the King side, Lyles is checked out, and new trade player is Richard Holmes. He only gets 1 out of 2 free throws. Now what? And time! Oh, Mitchell slammed down. Lyles with the assist. Sacramento proud you can never roll it down with your only lifetime, but you've really done it the best before. Especially you call that one here the Sacramento drive and a dunk. Wow. Curry finds DiVincenzo with under 30 seconds. Kuminga and DiVincenzo going for 3. Rebound the puck. Rebounded the ball by Looney. Kuminga over again. Finds Stephen Curry. Step back. 2 for Curry. Good feed releases. Curry has his number 2 point score down. That's 10 points in the game. And Mitchell on Stephen Curry. To tie the arc. Blocked by Curry. And DiVincenzo will close the first half of the game. That's a great score. 35-33. We'll be right back with the halftime. The second half will be coming up after the break. See you later in just a bit. 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hello everyone, Test Tube here and OJ here on with me. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. And let's have a look at the first half recap. A blowout for the Sacramento as right now the Curry of the Warriors are making its way. As right now Stephen Curry is making a lot of assists in this game. They are on its way. Let's have your take for the Golden State Warriors. This part of the game was tremendous. What does it take you here, how they did? Well, they're really on to a better run in this one. I was saying that the Curry of this motion and their team are really making its way on the run. They've got a lot of battle, the fight moment out there to make it back in the game. And now for you, Test Tube, for Sacramento Kings. Well, honestly, it was very tough. I know it's close, but hopefully if they can try to reach it in to make the win, they can definitely do it again. And that will do for the halftime show. Now I'll send you back to me phone along with the 2K Sports crew. See you in the post-game show. And we welcome you back here at the Golden 1 Century. We're about to get these things started for the third quarter of the game. With close call intentional runs, Stephen Curry and her team are making a move on a run. That better play possession, they really are doing a lot of the better players that they can. All he does for Stephen Curry, he gives it all he does. He really is a tremendous runner. And to take that game for him is on his way. His encouragement will keep on going. And businessman is another way to make him safe for it. The first foul called on Andrew Wiggins with his first personal. That will be the first team foul for Golden State and De'Aaron Fox at the free throw line, shooting 2. Perhaps no foul for Stephen Curry. That really got into a good lucky moment. I know this is going to be difficult, but don't be advised if I had said one. Really tough to be on it. De'Aaron Fox at the free throw line, shooting 2. Another free throw percentage coming up for Sacramento Kings with 5:53 left. Fox hits the first free throw. He hits the second free throw. Tied up now by 35. Here's Curry. Gives a man off to Draymond Green. Thompson for 3. In the corner's good for Thompson. And Green with the assist. Now that's about passing aggressive on this one in the game. They really are starting to show them off like they did. Oh man. I had never seen what was going on. Towards the middle, finding over his Murray. Inside his own, Barnes stopping the replay advantage with a foul call, and Klay Thompson receives his first personal. That'll be their second team foul for the Golden State Warriors. And Harrison Barnes at the free throw line shooting 2. They're all over again. Every time you're bodying out there, you just don't really want to get carried on like that. It is very difficult to try to maintain its run, and the pressure is never going to keep it going. Now the foul has been called by Golden State Warriors with only 5:13 left to go. He makes the first free throw. And he will make the second free throw. They're down by 1. A lot of close game out there. Yeah, definitely going for a closer run game to make the bout. Now on the outside is Thompson. Thompson swings over again to Curry. Now finds Poole. Poole up at the shot at the baseline. Gets rejected, finds Draymond Green, now finds Poole. Over again to Thompson. Down to 6 on the shot clock. Under 5 minutes. Here's Curry. Finds Poole. Over the corner. And two-pointer connects in for Jordan Poole. You know this was very difficult for Jordan Poole? He had that one right in towards the fadeaway shot. And then after that, it was hard. That difficulty that brings him up right around the net. Barnes trying to find an open offense down, takes a drive. That shot goes off wide. Here's Thompson, he will fire it over to Draymond Green. Now he can find Curry on the outside. Up and overhead pass to Wiggins. Swings back over to Poole. Poole, pass over to Curry. Just down to 3 on the shot clock. Thompson up. That drive. Reverse layup. Great play for Klay Thompson.
That Klay Thompson definitely have to be seen like he was already like putting in a Euro drive. And definitely like Stephen Curry. He's really all into it, good hands.
And that was your Mobile One drive for the replaying highlights of the drive. Presented by Mobile One. And Poole all alone. That shot goes off target. Barnes stolen away by Curry. And fast break. Wiggins. Oh!
Ooh. My. Andrew Wiggins on a high flyer.
The timeout will be called by Sacramento Kings. They decided to talk things over and they wanted to do this one again. Yeah, I agree. Because you can't know, you don't want to let this happen again. And you know, this high flying is simply going all in and about. That's very tough when you can't get rid of it. The NBA playoffs on 2K Sports is brought to you by your local Kia dealers. The moment inspires. AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, and secure. And by Adidas. I mean, different comparison. If you go with Bailey on this side of the angle and the Kings and the Lions on the other side, who would you compare like in between the mascots of the Los Angeles Kings and the Sacramento Kings? Would that be a great option if we have that one, both of them? Well, I wouldn't particularly would go with that one anyway. We really have a lot of it in multiple percentage. They just did not have enough, and they were finding enough out all the time.
Well, I'm not sure if that was the only play I was ever seeing. Maybe another race they should get the same call. And where in the world? I have nobody else to say about it, but don't get me in a hurry.
Here's Wiggins. Oh, wow. On a back-to-back switch.
I say that Andrew Wiggins out there, another high flyer, and just slam it down.
Yeah, you can see this intentional reaction in this match. This really is getting a lot of strength. That's going to have to be a hard one to take over. And that was your Mobile One, now putting up to AT&T 5G Slam Cam. De'Aaron Fox misses the layup. And Herder misses the layup too. They are starting to go inbounding and they're dropping downward. Here's Payton on the outside. He finds someone else out now and bounce passes to Draymond Green. Draymond Green swings it over again to Payton. Payton on a shot. Two-pointer up. On the miss by Golden State.
Yeah, they seem like they really have to keep it going. And it just really has nowhere else to be finding us out there. How are they going to do? We really have nowhere else to find out how they're going to get there.
Foul called on Draymond Green. That'll be under 2 minutes to go in the third period. And it's just coming down to the end of the wire and might need to just swing it up for the win.
or a loss. Well, the swing or a loss, I don't know if this will help. But if you might have another way to make that one maintain your better, hopefully you can get that one fixed it as you can. Here makes the first free throw. New lineup changes for the Sacramento Kings as free players are checked out and free players are checked in. Davis, Holmes, and Len are checked in. One shot left for Kevin Herter. And yes, Kevin Herter, De'Aaron Fox is checked out. And he makes the second free throw. It's a 46-41 game. Now Poole finds screen for Draymond Green. Wow! What a rejection here by Len. Looks like we have a bunch of a player that's going down. It looks like the Draymond Green is hurt. And they're going to get some medical attention here because he is down. Yeah, very bad out there. Draymond Green, he went too hard. Right now, we're going to hold him from the side for his medical attention. As right now, the cap has put up an injury for the Golden State Warriors. With the next timeout, let's have a look at how they did with the replay. And there might be one way how that happened. Hopefully this one is going to be out for the mark kill. Alright, let's have a look with the play and drive. And this is what happens right over here. When you see when Draymond Green was coming in towards the paint, you see that Alex Len was putting up a rejection out of it and trying to pull him up. He was putting it so hard under pressure. That would have been a foul called here, right toward the middle of it. And now watch what Alex Len here, number 25, going right over to number 23. Watch what happens. See that block? And then he was right over there with the shot. That's a great deflection, but here's what did happen. And I say that when he went right toward the line, that was a very hard one to try to maintain it. From the baseline, however, he was right over to it with a shot. And that was a hit off right towards the back. Almost going to call the goaltender here, and goaltending, that would have been just like the recent call already, was been putting it right towards the line. And now watch what happens here. Well, I guess that might be the only mistaken. That nothing is going to happen. Well, not for long. Especially, I have always got a lot of calculation here. Here's what happened to Draymond Green. He went toward his right knee first, and once we resume the play, we'll show you what happened. This might be where this foot was slipping toward it, and this is what happens right over here. You see that right foot over here? That's the tough one where he landed awkwardly and went bumbled down toward the left knee and it goes down right towards the paint. He was so brutal, and his injury comes up to a very off the length. And that might be Draymond Green, that his patient and his game in Game 5 is over. Yeah, he's now the right knee injury might have been a very painful bad look of experience. That run was too hard to take him. Yeah, agree with that one. They know they can get him. Now back to the game. As right now, Jordan Poole, as Kevin Herter is checked in. As right now, Monk checked out. As Monk is checked out. Williams passes over. It's taken away by Davis. On out of the fast break to Monk. Monk up through the elbow. That shot goes off. And Len gets it to go. That's another 2 buckets scored and down by 3. Here's Poole, pass to Looney. Looney over again to Payton in the second. Over right down to Wiggins. Wiggins slides across the simple back to Thompson. 5 on the shot clock. Payton backs it up. And now Poole for 3. Good floater. The 3-pointer makes a splash bucket in. And Payton with this assist. Sacramento trailing by 6. Downwards Holmes finds Mitchell. In the middle. Floater. Rebound. Oh, wow. Alex Len made that one in there. Just the right timing to get there.
Yeah, that was a very pressure enough. They were really hopefully getting it down right towards the line. And also, they really are doing it much as they can. And Poole has a layup drive right towards in the paint. He has 13 points in the game with under 30 seconds to go. Mitchell in a spin move. Try to make a pass and leg with a 2. Bucket scores down. They are just going right back towards the 2. The better line of it, they just really keep on going. They just really want to keep on scoring and then let it win. Thompson on the wing. Now he finds over to Wiggins. Just 5 seconds to shoot. Poole with a shot. And 2-pointers off the ball. That is the third quarter with a 51-47 lead for the Golden State Warriors. You're looking for a run to make a comeback rally in Game 5. And we'll be right back with you after this break. And a moment now to reveal your State Farm assist of the game. Now here's one way I was going to take a look at this. That part of the play was a very better motion out there when this one comes up to Kevon Looney. And that shot in the bucket range was very tough to make that one in there. It all comes down to the fourth quarter. Hope you enjoy with us here for day number 1 here of game number 5. And right now, this is it. The last one we'll do here. As Dante DiVincenzo passes over to Iguodala. Now, here's Kuminga with a layup, scoops, and foul calls on Keegan Murray. They'll get another personal team foul right over again to Sacramento. And Jonathan Kuminga at the free throw line shooting 2. There are so many fouls that they've been really offering, and they just, I don't even understand what's going on with the foul. That is way too much. Kuminga at the free throw line shooting 2. First free throw off the mark. One thing I have to keep an eye on again, my friend, is that all of it does happen. Most players can't make it. They couldn't make the shot. Well, I guess that is the only choice. We didn't know that one. Good in the second. He's got another point, and he only has 1. In a slim lead, here's Fox. He finds Hunter. Werner fighting over with a DiVincenzo cover. Nobody around. Finding Murray on the outside. Now another screen covered up by London. With a shot. Rebound by Lane. And Fox for 3. I'll never miss by Sacramento. They're just going all over again. They never really want to see what they can do. I only want to try without the 45,000 times with the missed shots. Curry finding Jeff Green. Bonus. Jericho Green got that one a big dunk with a 2-hand piece of a slam there. Well, you just really know Jericho. I don't know what the guy really has to say, but it sounds like gibberish. Oh, don't be just seriously like gibberish if you're saying that. Oh, I won't. Berto. DiVincenzo finds Fox. Just 5 on a shot clock. With a shot. 2-pointer misses the target. Now DiVincenzo has 1. Try to work his way around, and Fox, run with the move! Oh! That's the Aaron Fox with 2-hand jump down. Speech to him. You know that when he ever calls it for the Aaron Fox, he really has it slammed down. DiVincenzo outside. Excuse me. Kuminga back over to Curry. Now outside, Iguodala. Kuminga for the triple. Good outside. It's a connection back-to-back feed score runs.
They're all everywhere. They really have shown things what they were going to do.
Sacramento Kings calls time with 3:46 to remain in the fourth quarter of the game. We got more coverage coming underway in just a few moments. Right now, 47 to 49 to 57. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Now the new substitutions are coming in for the Sacramento Kings and for the Warriors here on the offensive side to take their position. And just got him. Now it will be out of bounds and changes over to Warriors ball. Just one more play on that one as Ali LaForce has gotten that one. It looks like that Draymond Green spinal trim his unknown right ankle from his knee injury. And Alex Len with the block of it. That always has happened here before, once playing at the same time. That was the one that was ever happened here before it turns it over to be the Kings to take the war rebound. Unfortunately, it seemed like that Draymond Green may not be able to make the game, and he'll have to be rested up here for the rest of the game of the period. So that all has to count for a disqualification for that one, and he's out. Yeah, tough on the run because you could say because everyone else is out there. You know that Draymond Green is definitely that very strong in the center of the defenseman. He never really wants to give it over. On the other hand now, it's very difficult. Don't get away with that. And this is what happens. Nobody should be getting over this too much on one occasion. Kevin Huerter, what a nice move here. A great 2K drive by Mobile One.
That's pretty impressive out there, Kevin Huerter. Really showing off like they did. Excellent run on a carry.
Curry on De'Aaron Fox. Now swings off to DiVincenzo. Now again to Kuminga. Now over to Wiggins. 5 on the shot clock. Over Holmes. Shot missed again. Sabonis receiving his third rebound of the game. Here's Herter on the fast break. Double man on him. Guarded up. Now back on the outside over again to De'Aaron Fox to Sabonis. Poked it away. Still recovered it. Herter for the 2. 2-point scores. They're down by 4. They're just going everywhere. They're just getting it done right away. Timeout call by Golden State with 2:25 to go. They are getting this all around the globe, and they are just keeping it going.
Yeah, easy to say about this one. You know that Sacramento Kings never made that far. They never won their home games here before since season 5, beating against the Portland Trail Blazers. That was the part of the game. They've never done it anyway to make that team successful.
And I know this was very tough, but don't be surprising if you see this one of a part of a game that they really did again. And nothing but you always have seen like they did before. The NBA playoffs on 2K Sports is brought to you by AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, and secure. American Express. Don't live life without it. And by Ruffles, visual jet of the NBA. In a moment now to reveal your New Balance player of the game. For game number 5, this one goes to Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry really has that one a lot of his precision to take over it. Every other place. They're not really that hard, but that's simple it gets because they are really onto this tough little run scores. They've done really good.
Better plays for Stephen Curry, also a businessman, on the game show called Holy Moly.
Yeah, definitely. How did you remember that?
Well, I basically watched that one here. I was comparing what Stephen Curry does. Maybe he's definitely a professional sports player.
I'll have to see what Stephen Curry is. If you keep your eyes on Holy Moly, you'll see it coming out soon. The foul causing Demantis Sabonis with only 2:14 to go in the fourth period of the game. And Iguodala never sees it going. But Demantis Sabonis got him away.
That tricky one was on, but you know Sabonis really caught him. I just really can't believe it that he was right around him. That was what AI called for. He's off to it and can't make it that far.
Steve Kerr is the head coach for the Golden State Warriors, has definitely did help his team a lot. Every player this was progressive, we've had our chance. We know we can try to be the underdogs. And good shot here for Andre Iguodala.
Now for that one here, I know that the Domantas Sabonis was able to try to hold it for the line. And they were out there already. Not playing with the Miami Heat, but now playing with the ultimate of the Golden State Warriors. Returns again. Not really well at all.
And he hits the second free throw for Iguodala. Now here's Fox on the other way. Nearing down to the 2 minutes on the mark. Fox, shot's good. They're back down by 4, and now they're down to 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Wiggins outside in the wing. Now finds over DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo back over it again with Wiggins. Curry on the outside. Finds Wiggins for the 3. Good throw, and he makes the switch. Now it's Curry with the assist, and they have extension.
Yeah, it looks like the Curry teams are moving back into the second round to face against the winning team of the Denver Nuggets. They are seemingly doing this one again. Yeah, expected that. They know that once before. They are just getting it over and under again, like they never mean it.
Wiggins finding over again to Jonathan Kuminga. Just 5 to shoot. Wiggins for the 2. That shot on the other side is good as Wiggins got 11 points. And Kuminga with the assist. He's receiving 3 assists of the game. And now we're down to just almost approaching the 60 seconds to go. Fox over Curry. Rolls in and out. Herder for the 3. Nobody around him and he makes it in. But that will be a 2-pointer releasement. We see Vincenzo right towards the wing. In the middle. Finding again to Wiggins. Wiggins spins over again to Curry. Now finds Kuminga. Trying to make a move on him. Now finds DiVincenzo over again to Curry. 3 seconds to shoot. Pass to DiVincenzo for 3. That shot goes too quick. And it's Murray with the rebound. Barnes for 3. Misses again. They're off too much need to targets out there. They think it's going to be a solo for now for Sacramento. Wiggins back to Curry. And Curry over to Fox is good. Giving them good night's sleep and see them next season. Yeah, they really are just going to get this thing already done. It's their time to go home. And Curry makes a rebound. And that will do. The Warriors puts an upset on the first seed of the game. A 66-57 is your final score. Moving on to take on against Denver Nuggets in Mile High. Now, as we close things off right now for the end of the game, we go to Allie LaForce on a sideline. Who do you have? As right now, I'm standing by with Stephen Curry. What does a play with that with you with the most?
Little things I'm talking about if we did to win the game tonight are huge. And that's winning time we showed up.
It's got to feel good to see it come together. Thanks so much.
All right, Allie, thank you so much. And now we'll wrap it up for the NBA playoffs of the game. With me forward, along with Ball Round Pen and Silver Spoon, this has been a presentation of the NBA playoffs. Thanks for watching, and have a great night in Sacramento. Take care, everyone.
Alright guys, thank you so much right now. This has been an appreciation right now and a 2K Sports. It was a very amazing night.
Yeah, definitely one of the best days of the game. And I will so tell you this one here, Test Tube. They've done a great job here with lots of points, rejection with the takeaways, and also with a better plays in offense. They're really a good team.
They're very a good one to take over it. Here's how they did with the total statistics. With each game, 62% for the field goals, 65% for the free-pointers. Then free throws. Perfect free throw ranging here for 100% accuracy for the Kings. Then fast break points was 4. Points in the paint was 28. Then second chance points was 10. Bench points was 19. On the other side right now, assists was turning out to be the Warriors, and the offensive rebounds with defense rebounds. 24, 9, and 11. 2 of the steals were great, and 1 blocks was turning out one of the plays inbounding. It could be Poole, it could be Len, but I'm not sure. Who will it take?
Well, it's close when you're going to get this thing done because the underdog are coming back into the game. They really want to win more than once.
Why is that?
Well, it's because of what they have done. They've really showed them off what they are gonna get it done.
I don't know, but this may be a hard one that can be a little bit tricky.
Well, see for yourself then.
4 turnovers along with the 6 points off for the Kings, 14 fouls for the Sacramento, 5 dunks for the Kings, 9 biggest lead for the Warriors, and time possession was 13-23. They only left it out with 2 timeouts remaining for the Kings, and 1 for the Warriors. They nothing have to do with anybody else, but will definitely have to try to do this again and again.
So yep, that does happen to be sometimes a very tough one.
And now to close things off, we have 3 star players in the game. Let's start up with you, OJ.
Alright, thank you so much. Let's have a look at how they did. Third star. This is tough range. I'm going to give a credit to De'Aaron Fox. He goes for 12 points, 1 assist, and only 2 dunks. He made 14 performance run, and that was all he was going to carry. That's the end for him, and we will see him for next season to live by. Now to test tube.
Thank you so much. The second star of the game goes out to very tough ones in between. Now they call for, the Stephen Curry drive making of the businessman of a holy moly. 12 points, 1 rebound, an incredible holy moly 10 assists, and 1 steal with a block. He finally nailed it.
Of course he did. Very well done with the block. And what a play.
And 37 performance run was the better successful as a New Balance player of the game. And your first star goes to...
Well, first star goes to my answer. Is it Draymond Green?
No, not really. As you may have just already noticed, it has to be this.
Oh, so Jordan Poole. I did not notice. Well, that has to be with that one. 13 points, 1 assist, and also 3 pointers, 15 performance run, and definitely 5 out of 9 field goals.
So yeah, that definitely did turn out very great. I guess that's pretty much it. And the scoring summary was a very tough one to take over from the side of his line. Very, very close call.
Yeah, the better range was very that tough. All they just know, 4 games, was very that impossible to get over this.
And yes, as you may have already noticed, so yeah, we did get an update though, that Draymond Green received it with a sprained right knee, and he was already out. But that's okay, because their team just finally made a win, and that was all you can count on. So that was the right knee, and it was confirmed.
So yeah, I guess that was it.
So, as we're being said right now, I guess it's time to go home and hit the road. Hit the road, Jack.
Yep, it's time to hit the road there, folks. I hope everyone's enjoying your next part of your day for the next game of the playoffs. Tomorrow, we will have the Knicks and the Cavaliers here back at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, following along with another game here of the Memphis Grizzlies and the Lakers at FedEx Forum, and the Clippers at Phoenix at the Footprint Center. One of the commentaries will be here, and they will be ready to take it on over and over again. And Game 5 of the Stanley Cup playoffs will be back for the next one to keep your eyes on. So thanks for watching, and peace out, everyone.
And for a while, as the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports Style.
This is OJ along with Test Tube. We wish you all have a very good night.
And take care, folks. Enjoy your rest of your night, and stay healthy, and enjoy your rest of your way.
We wanted to say, see you all tomorrow for the last part of the games in Game 5.
Until next time, bye.
Bye.
If you don't, somebody will.